All right, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Glad to be here. It is the Saturday night support for recovery or just someone that needs to have that shoulder there for support. Either way it goes, we're doing this every Saturday night. This is being done for you. If you're going through something, we want to be here for you. If you're going through uh, the fighting of or struggles of not using drugs anymore or not drinking anymore, or maybe, just maybe, you need a friend. That is what we're here for. And we're doing it for you. I'm going to get up here. Give me a second. I got to get a couple things together, but I do need to shut my office door because it's open. All right. So here we are. I don't have the chat pulled up yet, but I will get that up here shortly as well. Um, I'm going to give you some information because maybe you are going through something and or you have a story you would like to share. Maybe you are, you know, fighting the struggles of, staying clean and you want to share your accomplishments on how far you've been, how long you've been clean or the things that you did that helps you every day, whatever it might be. I will be opening up the phone line sometime tonight to take some phone calls. Um, we want to hear your stories. So if you got a story, that's great. I don't want to tie it up to, just one story. So try to make it, one of them stories that's, and I have hard time doing that too. So don't worry. I'm guilty as charged when it comes to trying to make a long story short, right? Um, but just do your best, okay? This is about being there for each other. And the reason I'm doing the whole uh, phone line thing is so that you can play a part in maybe helping somebody else too. If you've experienced it, then it's going to make it a lot easier for you to share how you got through it. What did you do? What gave you the strength to get through that day? What gives you the strength to get through the day? That's what it's about, guys. So let me get some things set up here. Not that. Not that. Come on now. All right, let me get over to I'm going to get the chat pulled up and then I'll get the phone line opened up at some point here. Um, Sometimes these will last, 45 minutes, sometimes an hour, sometimes 2 hours. Um, Tonight won't be as long as I want it to be because I've got some things I need to take care of later. So um, it's not going to be like only for 10 minutes, but I'm going to say about 45 minutes. We'll try to run till at least 9 o'clock. Okay. Let's go and get the chat pulled up here. Okay. Almost there, fellas. All right, and we've got 9 already in here watching. That is wonderful. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Okay. Had to mute that. So, Shauna, hello, hello, dear. Good to have you tonight. Thank you for stopping by and showing your support. I appreciate it. And we got Bluewings in tonight. Let's see here. Yeah, so there we go. If anybody's listening tonight and you are going through things. Maybe you've uh, been clean for 2 months or 6 months or a year. I want to talk about that. Okay. Uh, if you have accomplished a month of being clean, right? That is just as important as somebody that's done it for 6 months. As long as you are staying on that path and you're making it through every day by saying no, I'm not going to go back down that road again. That's all that matters. So don't ever look at it as, well, that person's done it for 6 months. I've only done it for 2. Or that person's been clean for a year. I've only been clean for a month. Every person has their own situation. So it's a case to case situation, right? Not one story is going to be the same as the other. The situation is not going to be exactly the same as the next person. So if you've made it for a month or 2 weeks or a year, then you're on the right track. And you're not alone. Maybe you don't do drugs at all. Maybe you're going through, depression because of other things. Maybe you feel alone or left out or out of place. That is why we're here, to make sure that we do what we can for all of you. Nobody's left out here. Nobody's out of place. Nobody's alone, mistreated, hated, treated bad. Not here. This is for everybody. And we all have our days, even those of us that might not go through things as bad as others. Everybody has their days. And you never know. You might have one of them days where you're like, I need to go hang out or whatever, right? So I don't want anybody to feel like you're the only one going through something. Okay. All right. Let me look at the chat here. And I'm eating chocolate, and it's so good. All right, let's see. Sarah, how are you? Good to have you tonight, dear. Mom, good to see you. I'm glad you can make it. How is Mom doing? Mom, you doing all right? Glad you can make it tonight, dear. JJ, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Good to see all you guys. I'm glad all you guys can make it tonight. That is awesome. All right, let's see here. Sorry guys, just looking at seeing what we got here. Okay. And Mom, I'm doing good, thank you. Busy, with the life of college. I've got a lot of work that I've been doing, and I've been studying for the NIMS test. If you're not sure what that is, you can always look it up. It's N as in November, NIMS, NIMS 700, and the NIMS 700S, I believe is what it's called, the NIMS. Well, if you just search what is the NIMS test, you'll see what it's all about. Um, and they got different ones. I'm doing the NIMS 700 and the NIMS 100. Um, I'll get a certificate for both of those, and it's it's pretty involved as far as the questions and all that. There's a lot of government stuff that is connected to, and um, operations and all this different stuff. So I've been trying to study that as much as possible. Oh yeah. All right, where's my big red? Here it is. And I think what we'll do, it is 8:22. So let me open up open voice. And no, not the voice of the show, you know. Oh my gosh. Why does people got to do this? When you don't answer, it means I'm not available, right? Let's try this again. Open voice. Sorry, guys. Um, I got to open what I'm wanting to do here. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to give you guys. All right, so if anybody would like to call tonight and share a story, I'm going to turn on the phone line here in a minute. Please make the story not super, super long. Um, it's kind of a busy night, so I don't want to tie up the, you know, you know what I'm saying. Um, but anyways, I'd be glad to let you share your story, and maybe you've got some words of advice that you would like to share. I'm going to allow you to do that. All right. So if you want to call and do that, please call 812-297-9695. Again, that is 812-297-9695. And please make sure that you understand that the call is monitored for security purposes. All right. But you are welcome to call. You are welcome to share your story, or you're welcome to uh, give advice or a suggestion to others out there that might be going through the same thing that you're going through. It's a good way to reach out to people, because I'm going to tell you something. You might have something going on in your life, and you might give that one piece of advice that could be saving somebody else's life. Not one story, not one person is less important than the other. It can always matter. And you never know when that might help somebody. All right. Get back to the chat here. I need to make sure I cut the line all the way open. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, good. Line There we go. So it is on. Okay. Good deal. And you'll notice when you call, it will ask you to, state your name. If you don't want to give your real name, that's fine. You can say whatever, but it's just for security purposes only. So, um, Bluewings, how are you doing tonight, dear? And Sarah, how you been doing? Yeah, I'm having pizza. Um, I have a couple things I got to go take care of. So unfortunately, this is not going to be a super long stream tonight, guys. But the point is coming on here. Um, Blue Wings, if you want to, when I close out, if you want to reopen and come back on for a while and allow others to come in, you're more than welcome to do that. Uh, if not, then those of you that might have wanted to for this to last longer tonight, remember, you can still come to our event tomorrow night that we have every Sunday for the raising awareness for bullying. That also falls under support. It also falls under, being there for each other and helping, helping each other. So you're welcome to do that as well. Okay. Um, I will say this, and I hope that this can be a bit of encouragement to those of you that are still going through the struggle of trying to stay away from the things that are making your life turn upside down. I can tell you this: the smallest of baby steps that you take is the right step to success. So even if you've got to do things, you know, differently than somebody else, as long as you're doing things that are causing you to improve, that is what matters. Um, but I wanted to talk about something which it's rough. Peer pressure is a bitch. It really is. You got all these people and if you're younger, you want to be cool, you want to fit in. You got this guy and that girl and those girls doing these different drugs and stuff, and they're saying, "Hey, you got to try it. Come on. He's doing it, she's doing it, they're doing it. Don't be the wuss. Come on." Listen, don't let that peer pressure make you make the wrong choice. It's sometimes hard to say no, but you're going to be glad you did. You're going to be really glad you did because those people might end up somewhere that, well, that you don't want to be. And that's either jail or in the hospital or the worst case of all, 6 foot under. It's not worth it. Don't let peer pressure run your life. And that falls under anything. Peer pressure can come into many, many different ways. Do for you because That's what matters. Not what they think about you because you didn't do something. Let them think it. Let them assume it. Let them judge. Let them point. But it's you that will be thankful in the end. Don't let peer pressure run your life. I've been there. It's not fun. The first time and the last time that I was ever peer pressured to do anything, and it was to get really drunk a long time ago. The 2 days following that was hell for me. Hell. I was sick. And I don't mean just with the headache, guys. I mean, I was badly sick. Uh, it went from puking to it coming out both ends to dry heaves to the shakes. It was the worst experience ever. All because I listened to a group of people tell me how cool I would be if I got drunk with them. I wasn't very cool the next day. So don't be that person. And I know that's kind of a small bit of advice on a lot of different things because I know a lot of you might not even go through that, but there are some that do go through peer pressure. Some of those of you that might be younger, but age really doesn't play a factor on that because, I mean, people in their 30s, 40s, or 50s can also peer pressure others, right? But it's more common to see it happen with the younger generation. But don't be one of them people. Your life is worth more than anybody's opinion or thoughts. It should be your main responsibility when you wake up to take care of you, not for others to tell you how to take care of you. You should decide that. And in the end, they're going to see that you was a strong person, that you was able to do it on your own. They'll be like, well, I wish I wouldn't have tried to get that person to do this or that, you know? So, anyways, don't be peer pressured. That's the message that I got for you guys today. All right. Let me go to the chat here. Does anybody got anything going on you'd like to talk about? That you like to ask about? Anybody? Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna go with I'm gonna call you Freeze. Hello, Freeze, and welcome. That's definitely a new name, a new face, and I'm really glad to have you. How you doing, Freeze? Is there anything you would like to talk about tonight, Freeze, or say anything to us on the chat, or maybe you got a question, or maybe whatever it might be. If anybody is new, you are welcome to step up to the stage there and share your story, or even just to say hello and maybe just give us a little bit of an introduction. Let's do that. For now on, when I open up on Saturday nights, we'll start out with the introductions for those that might be new. So if we've got new people, uh, give us a small introduction. Who are you? If you want to tell where you're from or want to tell what you've been through, into a short few sentences, go for it. All right, let's see here. My daughter decided to give the school in our area a chance. and my granddaughter started kindergarten last week. Well, that is awesome. I hope that the school works out. I hope that everything stays up on, up and on the positive for that. That's really exciting. Good to hear, Mom. I hope all goes well with that. I really do. All right, let's see. Well, that's good. I mean, sometimes it's hard for, uh, especially, kids when they first start school. It is so hard sometimes for them to adjust. So I'm glad that adjusting to that school is going good. That's some really positive stuff to hear. I'm really happy for you guys. I think part of that adjusting also has a lot to do with the school on how they, you know, approach kids and stuff when it's their very first time ever being there. Oh, that Big Red's so good. Excuse me. But I had to have a big drink. All right, let's take a look here. And you're welcome, Mom. You are very welcome. Um, and Freeze, I'm not sure what you said, but I guess, well, something was removed. I missed something, but that's not what matters. Anyways, let's see. Let me see what that says. I don't know a lot about that. Um, I've heard of several people having that Asperger's. Am I saying that right? Asperger's. Um, I don't know much about that, but I've heard a lot of people that has it. Yeah, I seen that Bluewings. Alicia, she's live tonight, so I'm gonna guess that we've got some of our loungers over there showing their support, which is good. Um, Guys, before I do go, like I said, I got a very busy night, so I can't stick around long here. So Bluewings, if you got any links or anything you want to go ahead and put up, go ahead and do that while I do my uh, outro here before I go. Um, the one thing that I'm going to ask you guys, whether you're new or not, just randomly, each day, just please take the time to come to one of our Saturday support videos and share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, put it out there so people know what we got going on here. Um, I'm going to be getting with Bluewings. There's some stuff I'm going to be putting together that's going to go with this as well because I really want to do something big with this. Okay. Um, because there's many people out there that need that support. So Blue Ink, I'll be getting with you. My ride is waiting on me, so I got to go take care of some stuff for school tonight. Um, but yeah, this is what it's about, you guys. So like, share, subscribe. Remember, if you're looking for support, this is the place to come. Blue Ink, go ahead and throw them links in there. And if anybody's got questions, put it in the comments. And we'll do our best to answer any questions you might have. If you're looking for resources, let us know. We'll do our best to get those resources to you. And we've got some stuff we're going to be working on with the page that Bluewings is doing. I'll let you know when that stuff is done as well. Um, Again, tomorrow night, raising awareness for bullying right here at the lounge. Make sure you show up with a smile on your face to help give that support. All right. I love you guys. You guys have a wonderful night. And let's get this out there to people. Sorry I got to rush off tonight, but um, yeah, I got a lot going on. So I got to get the school stuff done. But Bluewings, you're welcome to open back up if you want. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. All right. I love you guys. Y'all stay safe.
Hi, everyone. Again, hi. I just wanted to remind you that there in the description below. There's resources. There is phone numbers there for you. You can go to the link provided in there, and they can tell you all about what will work. You know, what resource will work for you with your type of you know, addiction or anything like that, but you'll find it down in the description below. I'm gonna go ahead, unless you want me to stay, I'm not in the chat, but unless you want me to stay and play some music, maybe let me know. Let me go back to the chat, and you know, we'll see. But I see there's 5 of you in here, but we really want to reach out to you in recovery and help you along your way. Be here for your, you know, for support. Anybody in the chat, they can help you with that as well. Their Twitters, you know, like you need support, they're there because we have an awesome community here. So let me see. But I'm glad you guys stopped by. Thank you for stopping by and giving us a chance to help you in recovery, or even if you just need a shoulder to lean on, or you know, want to share your story in the chat. I don't have the number, and giving us a chance to help you in recovery, or
Oops.
even if you just need a shoulder to cry. Okay, well, y'all have a great night. Take care, and see you tomorrow night. And there'll be some resources in there too as well. I feel like I'm talking to myself because I can't see the chat. All right, bye everyone.